Hello, and welcome to the MSPA Madness First Round Results Show. Now, there's been a lot of exciting matchups in this. A few were decided by 1 or 2 votes, and a few were... the opponents got 1 or 2 votes. All sorts. Now, to emphasize this excitement, I've done a little thing with the results. I've modified it on a scale so that the scores are going to be around 40 to 80 instead of percentages. The actual percentages are on the last slide if you want to see them, but 40 to 80 to make it like... it's going to look somewhat like the scores of the NCAA tournament, which this is in no way related to, not based on. No, I don't care what you think, I don't care what's correct, it's not based on that. Yeah. So, are you ready to see the results? And I include we because I put up the random order about 2 hours ago, so I've forgotten. Granted, this is like one of my later takes, but I switched the 2 that I do remember, so I'm going to be... those guys are going to be confusing to me. And, oh look, here's the first 8 matchups. And if the one in this corner gets pulled up, I will cut out this window so you can see the score. I'll continue announcing. But now, 8 matchups. I can't count. 8 matchups. Who's going on to the next round? And whose time in this were cut extremely short. And we're getting the first result in from my magic right arrow button. And Ace Stick beats Snoopa 72-51. I'm not going to be doing this for the rest of the time because this is going to be really annoying going back and forth and back. Anyway, 72-51. Not that close. Just to go with Ace Stick not really having any challenge at all from Snoop Bust. And Jade beats Kanaya. Closer match, but still quite a ways difference. Jade was safe in. Wayward Vagabond beats Dave Sprite. So looks like there's only one real Dave if he manages to win. Did he? Did he not? I know, and I am not telling you. I'm just going to do a close-up annoying zoom in, and okay, yeah, that's probably close enough. Here we go. You want to see this one, right? Hello Jeff over Jeremy. The final score, Hello Jeff wins by have to click on this, by -1 points. Jeremy pulls out an upset. 61-60. One single vote. I think, and it was close. Hello Jeff's gotten like 4 of the last 5 votes. So he was making a comeback, but it wasn't enough, unfortunately. Or fortunately, depending on who you like. Most of you are going to be thinking, fortunately. Another upset from the same division. MSPA Reader quite handily over Ham. So yes, you yourselves are more popular than Ham. How does that make you feel? Quite appropriate. And Death beats Madame Mural in a not that close match. What else can you say? He's going on. Jack Noir beats Mom in another not that close match. Yeah, it doesn't seem like the seeds that got last tiebreak votes are going to do that well. And last but not least for this set of 8, Roxy versus Caliborn, and the winner is Karoxy. Had you there for a second. Probably not, but I was still going to say it, and it wasn't that close at all. So, Jade, Roxy, Jack, Wayward Vagabond, A-Stick, Death, MSPA Reader, and Jeremy are advancing on to the second, third, whatever round. This is first, but this will be the second round on this, but third round in the voting cell. There, get the hands in. It's a close field of view. But none of them are facing each other on purpose, because the people who are facing each other are on the next slide. Now let's see who gets to face them. Now, first result. Ooh, close, but Club's Deuce manages to... Why'd Hysterical Dame change color? That's a typo in the coding. Hysterical Dame should not be like that. I probably switched to 2. Pretend it's still grayed out. But Club's Deuce beats the contest by 1 single vote. I don't remember the final placement of this. I think Club's Deuce was ahead and kept on going back and forth. See, that's why. Right next one. And Hysterical Dame beats Candy Mecha 68-65. A lot close. Still a pretty close one, but not as close as the 1 vote. Now, the next one to get the results in is Jailbreak Protagonist and the Riddler. Because apparently this one I could not get any of the stuff right, and I don't want to redo this. So Jailbreak Protagonist 73 over Riddler 47. Not that close. So tell me I got this right, and Nervous Broad and Honeybee is next. I really messed up the coding. This is Ryan North and the other guy. Ryan North and the other guy. And Ryan North pulls out a 68-51 win. Now please, let this next one have the coding be correct. Like, be Riddler, Ryan North, the other guy, and come up with Nervous Broad and Honeybee. Okay, we have 2 results that come in at the same time because I am so horrible at coding, apparently. The Nervous Broad barely beat out Honeybee Professor, and Diamond Stroog barely beat out Andrew Hussey. Sorry, looks like Hussey's not surviving this one. And I'm probably not going to do something like this because of how horrible this coding is. The first 3 rounds worked, it's just this was the 4th one I didn't check before going. And I don't really want to redo this because I'm 8 minutes in and I'd have to go to one which I already know the order. I'm trying to forget the order of those. So now, who's the next result? Is it going to be John or Dave? And on whose will Ryan's North come up? Will it be John's or Dave's? It will be none of them! Neither of them, and it's just going to come up all by itself. Okay. John pulls out a win over Nepeta. And it's not that close. 72-53. So, sorry, Nepeta, you couldn't win. It's better than Akuyas, who couldn't even make it. And last, Dave versus Aradia. Which Hero of Time is going on to face... I don't remember who was 6 in there. But you can find out in the results. And it is... Dave. Dave by 11 points over Aradia. It was somewhat close, but definitely could have been closer considering the 3 one-point matchups in this set. Well, we've got half the bracket, and you know half of who they're facing. Let's get on to the next set. Lots of fun ones in here, including 1 overall Karkat. I actually think he's the first one up, because I've done this, and he is 76-50 over Gamzee Makara. So, another not that close match. And the second one up is Doc Scratch over Casey, 66-60. I mean, we've had 1 upset so far. It's been pretty boring, unfortunately. But hey, the first round was apparently very accurate in predicting who the winner would be then. So if you had a lot of upsets in your bracket, you probably didn't win. You know, this was the most blown out game. I think Demomon got 1 vote. And Pickle Inspector picked up the entire rest. So, see, low seeds are not doing well at all. And PM over Snowman, another top seed, winning by 11 points. It says 11 points was like 8-9 votes over 20 out of 25, so it was 2-1-ish, I think. So, I mean, if there were to be a giant upset like a 16 seed over a 1 seed, completely eliminating, and it don't stop, it's number 1 choice, so that division is definitely wrecked. 1 vote. It was going back and forth. And Vriska over Jane. So right on the heels of an upset comes an obvious conclusion. Mainly that there are a lot of supporters of Vriska. So she has to face the winner of 5 versus 12, which is on the next slide. Although she's still the top seed there, I wouldn't be surprised when she has to face probably number 1 Carcat if she were to pull out a win. And this next one, I remember this one is this corner, so Whistles versus Logorg. Our winner is Logorg with another upset. 62-58, 4 points victory. I think that was a 3-vote victory. So still, fairly close. No upsets as blown out as the water. And the last one, Mobster Kingpin versus the Weasel King. And our 24th person into the next round is Mobster Kingpin, if I remember to click on this. 63-60. Just remember, I need to stay on the presentation unless when I'm showing you this score. Not that it really matters, because there's one more and I'm probably going to forget it again. So now, who are the 8 remaining people? There's 16 people still hoping to make it. And 8 of them will, and 4 of them won't, unfortunately. Except I don't really care about the unfortunately. Now, our first result. Dad over the Aimless Renegade. So, sorry AR, you didn't make it. But Dad is, yeah, he's the only Guardian too. Will he continue his streak? I don't know, when he faces against the number 5 seed who I've already forgotten. Yeah, see, I'm really going this blind. And Problem Sleuth over Higgs Bonehead. Yet another not that close matchup. And GPI faces Sunhurst. This one I do remember. It'll be Pickle Inspector versus GPI. Which form will win? You get to decide. And Rose beats Dirk. So, all of the Alpha kids hope rise on Roxy. But will Roxy be able to win? I don't know. The bigger question is whether any top seed besides Sweet Bro can win. Because the 1, 2, and 4 have all been eliminated, and he is the current number 1 seed in a not that close match. Yeah, that division probably completely destroyed any hope of getting one correct, because I mean, I made a bracket myself. I actually think I put Ice through as winning the entire Ice making it through the division, lost to Problem Sleuth. Anyways, 3 people remain. Who's the next one in? Bro! 63-62 over Becquerel. Definitely close. I think Bro actually did go on a last-minute run, but unlike the earlier ones, he won. He got enough. And the Bard, the 5th upset of this division. 57-63. Meaning only one left. Terezi versus Mina. Who is going to be facing the #1 overall seed Karkat? Was this a close match? If I remember correctly, it was. Wasn't like 1 vote, but it was like 3 or 4. And the last team to make it on to the next round is... Yeah, this doesn't do a good drum roll. I don't have anything that really does. But the winner is Terezi! 66-60, so 5 votes. Or 4. So now, with all these, and all the chaos from the 4th division, what all is in store for the second round? You're going to have to vote to find out. See you next time, and just being displayed after this will be the actual percentages of victory instead of these faux basketball scores that are not actually basketball scores, because this is no way related to the NCAA. Which of these 32 teams will make the Saccharine 16? Find out next time. And be sure to vote in the link which I'm providing in the post right below this, because I actually finished it on time. So, here you go. The percentages of victory.